this October 23rd, it's a Saturday, in Virginia, there's a Virginia State Championship arm wrestling. And obviously everybody is going to be talking about Paul Lynn and John Brezink. But today we're going to be talking about the undercard, and we're going to be talking about a very special matchup in the undercard. And that is two champion professional arm wrestling women are going against each other, Michelle Dougan and Christy Resendes. Did I pronounce it right, Christy?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. And apparently this one is pretty intense because everybody knows Michelle Dougan as pretty much the national and quite possibly world champion. But there is some issues where she never beat you left-handed.
Correct.
Nope.
And now she's gunning to beat you left-handed, and Christy is going to do everything she can to stop that from happening.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now, when was the last time you guys actually pulled?
Oh, that was...
I think, was it 2017 in Syracuse?
Yes.
Right hand, though.
Okay.
Not left.
All right.
Yeah.
So Michelle won right-handed?
I won right hand, yeah, then.
Now, when was the last time you guys went up against each other left-handed?
Was that in Chicago?
Yeah, it was in Chicago. Yep. Was that 2016?
Oh, so, okay.
15, 16.
Yeah, okay.
When did you win the hammer? What year?
Oh, that was the first year they had it. But they didn't have a hammer. I got a plaque.
Oh, you did? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you got a hammer.
No,
Really?
they got a plaque. I wanted a hammer so bad.
That sucks. Everybody, you got a plaque. Everybody else got a hammer. All right.
I know. I was like, I want a hammer.
Yeah. No, but what's the deal with WAL? I've heard some rumors that they might be going out of business, and I've heard other rumors that they're coming back around. I don't know. Do we know yet?
Yeah, I've been, James has been talking to Steve Kaplan, and they're definitely coming back around. They just don't want to plan something and then have to cancel it because of COVID. And they don't want to be responsible for people getting sick. So they're being extra cautious. So I think they're coming back next year. I don't think anytime this year. Okay. But they keep sending out emails saying, oh, get ready, keep training. But, you know, I think it's going to be next year.
Okay. So, Michelle, what is your opinion of Christy as an arm wrestler?
Well, I have a story to tell about Christy, actually.
Oh, I love stories.
But before I tell that story,
okay.
She's powerful. Her left is powerful. I mean, I've seen her beat so many women, top women at WAL, just went through them. So, and I haven't felt her left arm in a very long time. So I hope she's been training, because I've been training.
I know.
So when we were here, when the tournament was in Syracuse in 2016, it was huge. It was at the Tilted Kilt. And my mother-in-law was sitting by her and whoever else she was with. And I got called up to the table. So my mother-in-law knew me, but she didn't know her name. So she's like looking around. And then she heard Christy say, hold on, I'll be right back. I'm just going to go kick this bee's.
You could say the word. It's okay.
And so then she came up to the table and she was like, oh my God. My mother-in-law's like, oh my God, that's the girl that called you a name.
Now, Christy, did you know who she was?
My mother-in-law didn't know who she was. I knew who she was.
No, but did Christy know who you were?
I think. I don't know for sure. I was kind of new. So, and I didn't know how long.
Okay.
I don't know how long she's been doing it. I knew who she was. Because
Okay.
She kicked my butt.
And so the outcome was that Christy won that day?
In Syracuse, she lost to me right-handed.
Okay.
It was a right-hand match.
And that was the same day she said, I'm going to go kick this bitch's butt?
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of backfired on you, Christy, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, that won't happen, lefty, though.
Okay. So now, Christy, what is your opinion of Michelle as an arm wrestler?
I think she's fantastic. She's got an amazing work ethic, and she beats right-handed. I know that you hurt yourself, right?
I had surgery in February on my ulnar nerve, so it's coming back though.
Yeah, that's it sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but right-handed, she definitely gave me a run for my money. But I was like, nah, this isn't going to happen with lefty though.
So that's what happened. So now, when you first heard about Michelle, how far into the scene have you been, Christy? Were you already dominant?
I think I was state-wise, but not regional-wise. And I did the right-handed match when I first met her to qualify, because I wanted to qualify for both right and left, and I only did left. So I just by chance ended up meeting her sooner than later.
Okay. All right. So what do you think about her progress now, Christy? Because do you think she's the same arm wrestler she was back in 2016, 2017?
God, I hope she is. No, but I think her training's been on. I've been watching you. I've been watching your training. I think she's been pushing hard, so I think it's going to be a much better go around this time.
Okay,
it's going to be a battle for sure.
So Michelle, what about you? Do you think Christy has gotten better in the last 4 years, or do you think she's been concentrating on bodybuilding too much?
I've been seeing videos of her beating men, so that kind of makes me a little nervous. But I'm hoping she's been focusing a little too much on bodybuilding.
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy how bodybuilding, arm wrestling, and powerlifting are all tightly intertwined.
Yeah, because Michelle's done bodybuilding as well.
Yep.
Oh, you did? You competed before?
Years ago, yes, in my early 20s, like a couple years ago.
Okay. Yeah. You were supposed to be on that other show with Jesse and Sabrina. Yeah. You just couldn't make it, that one.
Yeah. That's what it was.
Yeah.
I didn't like the bodybuilding because of, I love the working out, and obviously, I love to work out, but the dieting just really gets to my head, and I can't handle. I already think I'm fat every day, so if I dropped my body fat way down again and where I was at and gradually come up, I'd be crazier than ever.
Yeah.
So I just can't handle it.
Join the club. I can't handle the irritability or the hunger or the snapping. It's bad the last month. Christy is apparently a mental goddess because she does it on the regular. I don't know how.
Can't even imagine with kids.
Yeah, I don't know how you do that. Look, a 3-year-old, right?
Well, Michelle's always in top condition. Anyway, she acts like she has to diet, and she doesn't. She could probably just go on stage now.
Oh yeah, okay, I love you.
Yeah.
The reason I have to eat so clean is because I have so many food allergies, so I can't have most foods. So I have to eat clean. I have to eat real foods like chicken, fish,
right,
that type of stuff. It has to be natural foods.
So has anybody taken a look at the odds on the match with you guys?
No, have you?
I didn't know
they were out there.
I have not. I really need to contact Paul because he told me where to put some money down on. And he was telling me a little bit, and I don't remember, but I'm sure there's odds. If you put money down on, there's got to be some odds. And I don't know where I'd pull it up from, but it's
John, who are you betting on?
Who am I gonna bet on? Putting me on the spot.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Do you want me to tell you, or do you want me to lie to you?
No, tell me.
I don't even know how to answer that question.
Tell me.
If I had to choose, I would go with Michelle 2 out of 3, but it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. I think I would go with Michelle 2 out of 3, but it's not going to be easy. And the only reason I say that is because Michelle has progressed so much in the last 4 years. I don't think she's the same person she was 4 years ago.
I agree.
You know,
I agree.
But then again, what the hell do I know? I'm just a YouTuber. And that's what every Italian says after you ask their opinion. They go, oh, well, what the fuck do I know? Just
throwing it out there.
Yeah, but I don't know nothing. But that's just my opinion. Like I said, I've never seen Christy pull before, so she might be a beast, and I just don't know it. I've heard you're great, but I've never actually watched. So and I should have.
I'm the elusive one. I just come and go.
Yeah, you're in, you're out, you're in, you're out. Yeah. So, all right, that being said, Christy, what do you think the outcome is going to be on October 23rd? I'm assuming this is a super match, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what do you think the outcome? So I meant 3 out of 5, then, not 2 out of 3, sorry.
If we're being honest, I think if her training's been on the spot, you might be right. You might be right. I have been focusing a lot on bodybuilding, so.
See, are you trying to psych us out? Or
I think she is, man. I know that.
Are you trying to psych us out? Because no athlete says they're going to lose. No.
Hey, listen, because after this, me and Michelle are going to have a conversation, and I'm going to get all the money from the odds.
Yeah.
And we're going to split it. Yeah.
There we
go. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, Christy, honestly, tell me, what do you really think? What do you think the outcome is going to be? In your heart of hearts, what do you think the outcome is going to be?
I think it's going to be a really tough match. I think there's going to be some tying up, and
yes,
I'd like to say that I'm going to do my best to bring it home, though.
Okay. So you
keep that title where it's just blocked out. You can have right-handed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
no,
Michelle.
I want both.
Yeah, I know. Michelle's been gunning for both since the first time I interviewed her. So, Michelle, what do you think, in your heart of hearts, what do you think the outcome is going to be this time around?
Well, let me tell you about my training. My training is mental and physical training. So in my mind, I am beating her over and over and over again. So I'm just telling you right now, be ready.
I love it.
When was the last time you actually pulled, Christy?
Well, non-professionally, like other than match, I'll grab random people, and for YouTube purposes too, to arm wrestle. But it's mainly men who don't know anything about arm wrestling to begin with, so it's not really, it's not this level.
When was the last time you were in a super match or a tournament?
Oh my God, that was probably 5-6 years ago. Yeah, a long time.
Yeah, you realize Michelle beat everybody Friday.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but also what you don't know about arm wrestling, if you take time off, you're way stronger. Then everything feels better. So,
son of a bitch.
I know. So I've been doing every tournament every weekend. I'm going to another tournament this weekend.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if I'm pulling. I don't think I'm pulling. I say that now, but I get there and then I feel like I need more practice.
Yeah.
Pretend like you're Christy for me.
Yeah. And that, all right. So that means
mask.
So that means I have to change my betting around. That means I have to bet on Christy now. That's the
but honestly, though, I think it's going to be tough. I think it's going to be tough. I really do. I feel like she's pretty strong. You're pretty strong. Strong as me, or I'm not sure stronger. I got to feel it. It. It's been too long.
Well, Chris, you know Michelle's competition. What was some of the big names that you pulled against? What were some of the big names that you've beat? Whether it's right-handed or left-handed, doesn't matter. Besides Michelle. Christy.
Fia. She was a brick house. I couldn't.
You beat Fia?
No, I didn't beat her. You said name people. I never beat her.
Oh my God! I just had a heart attack.
Yeah, I was going. It's just going. Holy shit! I have to cancel my debit card on that fucking that site. Holy shit!
It's gonna get warm.
All right, so go ahead. So, what are the big names that you've beaten?
Didn't you beat Joyce King?
Yes.
Okay,
she's lefty.
She's amazing puller. Yeah. She retired, but she's probably the strongest woman I've ever pulled.
Really?
Yeah. And she's from Canada.
even stronger.
I thought I saw her beat her, and then you didn't you beat Tatiana?
Yes.
From another country, from Brazil.
No.
Did you beat Tamara Mitz?
I think I did.
I think you did too.
How do you not know?
I remember who I lose to. I don't remember who I beat.
I know, right?
Really? Wow.
Because those are the ones you have to focus on.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Wow. So you beat some heavy hitters. This is no joke. This is going to be some serious. So, not to give anything away, but Christy, what's your strategy going to be?
Go in there and fucking pull.
That's it.
Yeah, that's how it's always been.
Just go in there and just fucking drop the hammer.
Yeah.
That's it. All right, Michelle, what's your strategy going to be?
I mean, pretty much the same thing. I feel like we pretty much pull the same. We just go in and go after it and just, I don't know. It's gonna be a battle.
Christy,
we're both gonna need ice afterwards on our arms, I'm sure.
Yeah, I've noticed that the women's arm wrestling, they kind of I mean, I don't know, you could correct me if I'm wrong. The ones that I've watched, it seems to go quicker than the men's, especially in the heavier categories. The men's seem to really pull for a couple of minutes, but from what the women's matches that I've seen, it's been one person is always very dominant. Is it accurate?
Sometimes.
I think go ahead, Christy. Go ahead.
Like when I arm wrestled, what was her name from Canada?
Joyce King.
Yes, I did a match with her, and that lasted a little bit. It took me a while to get her down.
Yeah, it took me a while too. It was probably a minute match, and that's unheard of.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Yeah, well,
I think it's the caliber of puller, and I think that like the longer matches are going to be on the bigger stages. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
The Olympia, I mean, that was a big thing, and the matches weren't long, but they were tough. I mean, I had Nadia, and she's tough. She's tough.
And you beat Nadia?
Yeah, she was the number one person I had to beat. So
she's fast.
Was she color coordinated this time, or no?
No comment.
So do you think it's going to go to the strap, Michelle?
Oh,
okay. Okay. What about you, Christy? What do you think?
I hope not.
Ooh, good to know. Good to know.
Okay.
I like doing it right the first time and getting it done.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Give me my check. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah.
So, Christy, have you been training? Have you been training for arm wrestling? I know you hit the gym hard for bodybuilding.
I've been training as in weight training for it, but not so much practice-wise. Just because it's hard to find people to pull.
It really is. It really is. We travel. Well, like I said, I'm at tournaments almost every weekend, so I'm lucky enough to have people to pull with.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
So here's a good question.
It gives you that different technique, different perspectives, and
yeah, exactly.
Who do you think trains harder in the gym? Michelle, do you think you train harder in the gym, or do you think Christy does? Because I've seen both of you train.
I guess it depends on what kind of training. Weight training, I would say she probably trains harder than me.
Yeah.
I don't spend a lot of time doing the weight training as much as I used to.
Okay.
So that's my thoughts. I don't know.
This is a very politically correct press conference.
That's just my thoughts. I know I'm not pounding heavy weight anymore. So
okay. Yeah, but you do this more advanced, like scientific, technologically savvy workout, and it is intense. Yeah, it is intense.
It is. Pushing the sleds and doing all kinds of body balance stuff is crazy.
And have you seen that improve your arm wrestling?
Absolutely. 100%.
More so than weight training?
Yes, absolutely. I think you can. I can only go so far with the weight training, and then I had to do something to pull it all together. Mm-hmm. And I know that I train harder than anyone in that gym. I know I do.
Yeah. All right. That's you train hard.
Doing that type.
Yeah, of you probably train harder than anybody in like a fucking 5-mile radius. Well, what about you, Christy? What do you think? Do you think you train harder than Michelle?
I would probably agree more weight-wise. Sports specific, probably might match her, but I guess I will have to find that out.
All right. Yeah, because I think I saw the video footage of you squatting, Christy. If I'm accurate, am I accurate?
You may have.
I think so. I think you. If I'm accurate, I think you were doing the the seated squats where your butt hits the
bench
the bench and you come back all on your quad. So what kind of weight and reps were you doing on that?
Well, I can tell you my max was 405 for reps, but since the hips have been replaced, it's probably half of that. So
you used to bench 4 or 5 for reps. I mean, squat 4 or 5 for reps, rather.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's full squats.
Yes.
Wow.
You're literally as strong as me. Because that's what I do. Wow. Okay. All right. I'm not gonna. All right. So
I go back to the gym.
Yeah. Tell me about it. I feel like a girl now. Holy shit.
I feel like I need to go lift some weights right now.
Yeah. Tell me about it. All right, so let's talk about the other matches. We got like this, Michelle, explain this 4-way match, because I've never seen or heard that before, because I'm relatively new to arm wrestling. What is this 4-way match? Is this like an elimination kind of thing?
Yeah. I don't know exactly how they're going to pick who goes against who first.
Okay.
But they go against each other, and then the winners of those go against each other.
Okay, so it's Bill Sinks, Elasaur Steele, Jason Merlot, and Quinlan Mendez.
Yes.
And out of those 4, who seems to be the most dominant?
It's all 4 of them are incredible pullers. I want Bill Sinks to win because I love him so much. But he is an amazing guy. But he also is an amazing arm wrestler. He's a legend. And the problem with him is he has the endurance of, I've never seen anyone with such endurance. He can go and hold it. He has a couple of minute matches all the time. Yeah, so if you go against him and you beat him, you probably will lose your next match.
Okay.
Because he'll burn you out.
Right.
So I guess it would depend on where he is in the whole picture.
I got it.
So yeah.
What about you, Christy? Do you know anybody? Do you know anything about these 4 guys that are pulling on?
Not really. I'm gonna go based off of Michelle for this.
Yeah.
But the other pullers are really they've come so far, and they're doing an amazing job on everything. And they're younger, so sometimes younger will outlast the more mature arm wrestler, but not always. So it's going to be interesting. I can't wait.
Well, I hope that's the case for Paul Lynn and John Brzenk.
Oh my God, me too.
What do you think about that one, Christy?
I've watched a lot of his stuff. He's amazing. He's probably going to get. He always wins, so
he always does, right? He has a match this weekend, also I think in Texas or something, a super match, and then he has another one next weekend. So it's like,
okay. Yeah. He's been going every weekend. I know he had one last weekend too, or the weekend before that. Yeah. Because after I interviewed Sean Hancock, he was the referee. He was going to be the referee for that. And I didn't know. I figured, he's going to be. I figured it was kind of like boxing, where you got a big match coming up, you got to take your time, train, and go to the match. I didn't realize that it was like, okay, boom, 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 let's do. But you're saying that sometimes taking time off is a good thing.
Absolutely, it lets your tendons heal, lets your joints heal.
Okay.
So
you think that'll benefit Paul?
I think so. I really think so. And
I think Paul's going to
really good care of himself.
Yeah, I think Paul's going to rip him up. I think we're giving this guy John
And you can't wait.
This John, whoever he is.
Whoever.
Whoever this John person is, I think Paul's just gonna rip him up. There's gonna be nothing left of him by the time Paul's done with him. He's gonna be like sawdust.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm telling. Well, according to my ranking system, Poland's the best in the world. So
you're right.
So by the time John comes on,
I'm thinking Paul. I'm going for Paul.
Yeah, I mean, me too. I am. But I don't know shit, so I'm a YouTuber. I don't know nothing, but I'm going for Paul too because
I don't know nothing either.
Yeah,
I'm saying that.
But we've all seen the upsets. We've all seen the champions fall at one point or another. It happens. It happens. Absolutely. It's inevitable. It's going to happen sooner or later.
It's time on the 23rd.
It is. We've seen it. We see it in boxing. We see it in MMA. We see it in arm wrestling. The champion always falls sooner or later. He meets his match, and a lot more times than not, it's from somebody you don't expect. You know, because if John is really not concentrating on Paul, it could be that he's slipping. I mean, then again, I don't know much about arm wrestling, but I've seen plenty of upsets especially in boxing and MMA and whatnot. So that's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm pulling for. But before we go, Christy, do you have anything derogatory to say to Michelle?
No, but I have something for you.
Me?
Oh.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh, getting juicy.
All right. Go ahead.
So would you be interested in a match?
Me?
Yeah, Michelle could pull ready. I'll pull lefty.
You want me to arm wrestle you two?
Yeah, why not?
Are you out of your mind?
Sounds like fun to me.
Yeah, it's fun for you, and it's not like I'm embarrassed.
This would be amazing. What are you going to be embarrassed? You're going against the best. Come on.
Yeah. I
feel like it's a great idea.
See?
That's.
We won't hurt you.
Yes, you will. yeah, you will. You will. Is this a freebie? Oh, I get paid. I'm gonna. If you wanted to, I would do it, but I really would need a severe push because the little bit of masculinity I have left in me would be just squeezed out. And then before you know it, I'll just tuck it back and. Holy shit!
That's awesome.
Yeah. So you'll break both my arms, both of you, and that'll be wonderful.
It'll be like a match.
Yeah.
She's gonna do his left, and I'll do his right.
What's up, James?
Hey, is that the guy that couldn't even come back to the Arnold to watch you pull in the Olympia?
Yeah, that's
me. Him? Is that John?
Yeah.
Is that John?
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, you see this tan?
Looking around for you.
You see the tan? We went by the pool. Nice.
Yeah.
Had a bunch of drinks.
Yeah, nice, man. Nice.
I know. Tell me about it. Well, let's get back. Don't avoid the question, Christy. Do you have anything derogatory to say to Michelle?
Oh, she better keep practicing. Oh. She better keep practicing. I'm on it. I'm getting on it.
Can I tell a story?
It's not going to come easy. You got to work for that.
All right.
Hey, Christy, did you remember that story that my mom said?
No, I had no idea. I was talking shit.
I know you didn't know it was my mom. I know, but did you remember saying that?
No, not at all. I'm like, I think I said that.
That is so funny. My mom said she was going like this. She was going.
I was getting myself amped up. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do this.
You're lucky she didn't end up on your back while you were walking to the table.
Yeah, if
your mom doesn't like me that much.
If James's mom is anything like him, holy shit! She is.
She's little, but she's exactly.
She used to come to my matches, and she would have Dougan on a T-shirt, and she would scream, "Gallop, Dougan! Gallop, Dougan!" And everybody would look around like, yeah, scared. They're more scared of her than they were of me.
So she's like the female version of Steve Walker.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I'll let you go.
Michelle, do you have anything derogatory to say to Christy?
Just be ready because, like I said, you're going down.
Holy shit.
Do it. Let's do it.
This is the nicest
I know I'm not really good.
Yeah, it's all right. Don't worry about it. It's
I'm
all
from the
good.
show me state. Come on.
The show me. What is that?
Yeah, we don't talk about it. We do it.
No, if you're from Brooklyn, you talk mad shit for like at least 20 minutes. You talk
and then
mad.
avoid it.
And then, yeah, absolutely, yeah. And then like you'll say something like, "Yeah, I wouldn't want to do it because I might kill you," something like that. So after this, Christy, after this match with Michelle, win, lose, or draw, where do you go from here? Do you keep concentrating on arm wrestling, or are you going back to bodybuilding?
I would definitely like to focus more on getting back to the arm wrestling. I really enjoy that. Plus, I can eat.
Right.
Yeah, bodybuilding's just like I had such a bad taste in my mouth with bodybuilding when it came to the dieting, and not everyone, but the people are better. I feel like the camaraderie is so much better in arm wrestling.
Yes.
And the people are better. It's not as much as a self-centered, selfish sport as bodybuilding. Where it's like where bodybuilding is like it has to be because everything revolves around you and everything revolves around
everything has to.
Yeah, it has to. So of course it attracts that kind of personality. And not all of them. I've interviewed some great people, but if I had to go back and do it all over, I probably would have picked arm wrestling, knowing what I know now. All right, so Michelle, what about you? After this match, win, lose, or draw to Christy, where are you going from here?
Everywhere. I'm going to Sweden, baby.
You are going to Sweden, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And in the spring, right?
In the spring, yeah. It was postponed until the spring.
Okay, and then you got it.
That's my main goal. We have New York State Championship too that I'm going to be training for.
Where is that?
That is near Syracuse. It's called Utica, New York.
Okay.
So it's up here, upstate.
Oh, so it's relatively close to you.
Yeah, it's James's tournament, but it's a big one.
Okay.
So
all right, good.
It's a big one every year.
Oh, James is promoting it?
Yeah, it's our tournament. Like we're having it. We're hiring everyone. He got everything,
Oh, that's fantastic.
So if you need some help, hit me up.
We always need help.
That's
also
good.
We have there's I forget what it's called. He's gonna hate me for this. What it is, there's at the end of there's like a series of tournaments that we've had and we're having. So there's one in New England. The New England is one part of it. New York State was part of it. The New York City tournament that we went to was part of it. And if you win 3 tournaments, you get a jacket. And if you win, I think 4, you get cash. I forget exactly how it is. He's going to be so mad at me. But it's a big deal. It's coming. That's the end of it. So that I'm hoping to win the cash and the jacket. Right now, I already won enough tournaments for the jacket. I just want to win the cash.
How much cash are we talking here?
I think it depends on the amount of people that have been in all the women, like the women in all the tournaments. The men's going to be higher because there's more men in it, so it goes according to how much money's been put in.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Well, you heard it here first on Serious and Silliness. There is no love lost between these two. I mean, I don't even know if we're going to be able to get to an arm wrestling match before a cat fight. Because you heard all the shit talking and how much these two absolutely hate each other. It is gonna be a bloodbath on October 23rd, and we're gonna need security to tear these two apart because
for sure.
This is going to be a war, and you don't want to miss this one. Because I feel the hate and the tension. I can cut the tension with a knife.
Oh boy.
All right. We are going to keep you guys posted. October 23rd is going to be the big match. I'm looking forward to this one, particularly because I have become friends with both of you now. And I am going to see if I could watch it either live stream or somehow, some way. I don't know. I'll have to find out. It's always usually live streamed somewhere. Somebody's always got some live going on.
Yeah.
And I'm going to call up Paul and see what website that is. I got to put some money on. And then I have to make my decision who I'm going to put some money on, whether it's Michelle or Christy.
Watch the videos first. Watch her videos and then watch my videos.
Oh, yeah.
That way it might help you.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. All right, guys, have a great night. Thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having us.